he is checking the ball down because they don't have confidence right now in their wide receiver core to put the ball down the field, to throw the digs, the comebacks, the post, all those routes that take time to throw. They're not comfortable with those receivers just yet.
The rest of the state's going to have to deal with Bernard, as you aptly pointed out, for a couple of more years.
Did he just put a bullseye on his back?
He may have, but
I think he just put a bullseye. But you know what? I think if you target, you got to have a little swagger with you. Kid is a great kid, hard worker, and they're going to look to try to make another run.
Cedric's scheme plays into that a lot too.
It really does. They've turned into the passing team that we never knew they were. All of a sudden, they're throwing the ball for 400 yards a game. Where's he going to get his carries? He's still getting 20 touches a game, but with that offensive line being as banged up as it is, he's going to get the meaningful carries in between the tackles.
If Regis shot the ball a little bit better, this could be a 20, 22-point basketball game.
Easily, and it's because they were patient with the ball. They worked the ball around 3, 4, 5 passes. You'd think with all those offensive weapons, those guys want to jack it up, but they passed the ball around 3, 4, 5 times each possession and got a wide open look. Great pass by Mark Jones there. Andrew Hill, good finish. Didn't bring it down. Nice job keeping the ball up nice and high. That's exactly what he needs to do. Go to the basket, allow your big men to pick and roll, and try to assist the ball from there, finish at the rim like he just did, but a nice job of finishing at the rim.
What's the key here for Colorado?
Speedy Stewart has to have a breakout game. He has to be over 100 yards rushing and possibly 240 yards, all-purpose yards. Whew. If he does that, they will win the game. They're going to do what they do well. You might see maybe some motioning, some other little things like that, little subtle things to try to get Lakewood out of position. It's going to be up to them to really stand pat in their defensive game plan and try to take care of that Columbine offense.
It was the younger brother, Bernard McDonald, the sophomore.
Absolutely, just on a power left, and he's able to cut back and use his vision. But you see his speed and breakaway power. And there you go, get the look from behind. Watch the good cutback right here. Use your stiff arm, young man, in open space, and he does it. Gets in there for the 16-yard TD. And I tell you, when you get down in the red zone and they can get in those 2 double tight end sets with Crockett, the big tight end Graham, that allows you to make that play action fake back to Carter and those guys. It means something. It means something when you make that play action fake. You got a 6'7" guy running a route on a safety or a DB. Now you get that matchup you want when you're able to stick that ball in his belly, pull it out, throw it down the field to your tight end. Tyler Velasquez is one of those guys that can really bring you along, or he can hurt your team a little bit. But he's got to have the ball in his hands. He's that good a player. His decision-making has got to improve in the second half in order for them to have a shot.
And staying with it, that time is Mancini.
It's too big. Too much size. That's good. I could see it when it left his hand.
Tyler Velasquez has all 7 for Doherty.
Do you want to go somewhere where it's going to be easy for you? Or do you want to help build a program? And that's what they have to sell to these kids.
Right.
Come and build this program.